the Electoral Commission must have principle.
You think they lack that?
Certainly they do, because of what we are witnessing at the moment. Because you cannot take a decision as a reputable institution like the Electoral Commission.
Asem kesiesi negosi wo Electoral Commission wadauruma anaway aba adintie na aba NPP for gas omo anya ade na omo ko Ablekuma North omo nsem omo wakani na e ba akopɛ omo say the EC chair Jean Mensa ene ni deputies na account ne ho no omo for mo adwene so mbeso mbo NDC NDC for di nkunim ntenya ade omo ko na we na Electoral Commission for ebe deny omo say about na course of 7 January 2024 no friend say friends 7 December 2024 omo na on pese prepare yo anene koso but after bibia na anti-man kwan wie payon the ombeso me ne say 19 polling stations aka na ese to so aba say the be ya sankrofo kro na omoto aba no ye be omenya fair representation na parliament enigwase nipa na okono enye nipa dom ni nyina e wa Ablekuma North adi atum so wonko de ese pepepe yo adwuma the way external influence be any ho NDC for influence omo we dey omo choice omo personal choice and almost the election na emna so.
The Commission's attention has been drawn to an unfounded accusation that it has been influenced by certain individuals to pursue the rerun. We state categorically that Ghana's electoral management body is an independent body and will not be dictated to by any person or institution. Our track record speaks for itself. The Ghana Police Service and the National Election Security Task Force have assured the Commission of their readiness to ensure security before, during, and after the rerun. We count on them to guarantee that lives and property are protected, and that voters and our staff who work in a safe and conducive environment tomorrow. The aftermath of the 7th December election, the processes to complete the collation in 12 constituencies have created fear, not only in our staff, but voters in general. We trust that the police and the National Election Security Task Force will provide the needed security before, during, and after the process so we can vote and work in peace. On our part, as the electoral management body, we are desirous of bringing the election in the Ablekuma North constituency to a conclusion and to ensure that the constituents have a representative in Parliament. We have thus provided a path to complete the collation process so as to ensure that the residents of Ablekuma North have a representative in Parliament. We assure the public and the political parties that, as always, we will live by our motto and ensure that the rerun is fair, transparent, and credible.
Now, Oriana say, now we're glad is in Kenya issue. Some personal choice is saying, yeah, we didn't answer me. Where are we? Say, Mona Wakamasem, Yedimudi, Moni problem, yeah, na hey, Massa. Ebenezer na tese yan country easy for no say o ma dwen say o mu favor NDC to mu yoke o. O say mon country easy chair Jean Mensa. Say na kunya no. NDC for nya replacement da. And no more try say by election ne e friends a rerun election because we be no more pamon. O say afa ya to Ablekuma North about we na wie yi. Ene say ya declare Nketiah de na animanim ya Jean Mensa and the deputies Otilo bye omukọ.
That is why I've said that, look, no amount of giving the NDC to test as they are fighting. Look, let me tell you, let me give you an history. In 1998, in my constituency, Ablekuma Central, we lost the sitting member of parliament, CS Scrap. At that time, the NDC needed just one seat in 1998 to change the constitution of this country to give the late President Rawlings an opportunity again. But the people in Ablekuma Central resisted and fight for the right of the people of this country. And we won that seat in 1998. I want Jean Mensa and his people to understand that no amount of imagination, no amount of conniving, no amount of giving somebody a majority in parliament will work. The people in Ablekuma North will follow the suit of Ablekuma Central in 1998 to ensure that the right thing is being done. Okay. And let them understand that I'm telling them, I said the 3 people that will go and replace them, those 3 people have already been appointed. They are just waiting for the process.
By you, eh?
They are just waiting for the process to remove them. So whatever they think that they are doing in the favor of the NDC or in the favor of any political party is a lie.
Now we information you free for any say Asiedu Nketiah can play any plane fa say easy chair ne de okosoro eba form okonya anansi nyansa nyina na ode be so antekuma mpokura na yebida na kwan oye de be pamano.
We are having a wrong election management body in place, and so that is a subject of reset in future. It means that bringing it back into an institution that is fit for purpose, the way it is existing now, it's not fit for purpose, because you cannot have, with all the laws that we have, you cannot still be having an election that will go into a stalemate. There is no anticipation of any stalemate in elections in any of our laws, unless people don't want to do their work well. And so it's a clear case of, negligence or inability to perform its functions. So it's a good reason why the Electoral Commission needs to be reset. And that is not the only issue. Remember, 4 years ago, there was the issue of SAL. A whole constituency went unrepresented for 4 years. And then, so when this commission, as presently constituted, took over the reins of the Electoral Commission, they have never done an election that is satisfactory. These 2 major elections, the first one constituency went unrepresented for 4 years, and then their second election is this one. And then with the by-elections, Ayawaso West, Wogon, everything has been removed. So there is overwhelming evidence that this commission is not fit for purpose.
Okay, we any said, President John Dramani Mahama said, he's chair. Said ballot papers, it me could be a month for being somebody who has a doom. Aha, my man, you need you say investigating. Anna says, yeah, so Ebenezer Nate, as you say, or here. The Asiedu Nketiah candy. A bomb man, where you're sure. Say a yet day NDC for replacing Mohammed that no way. Abransia, your friend Andrew appear down quase. Oh no, umblemu in this phone. Umblemi easy chairs so. Umblemi and Adam Quaco. Or say Tama NDC for shall say who's a mammy, uncoy, enter you on him the oil. That was the time and I said Kakufa reality. No uniform kunyaso. And the word na mana by cancer ne kanka. And you have 30 NPP. And the no the blame easy chair. And you're the fourth. And I don't want to do at me. At the Abba. Yanadu and your way and way ain't see that. Cornos are mamma or no say anyone.
The issues Charlotte Osei faced was not because she showed any form of bias. I'm speaking. That's my personal view. After all, she supervised the election that gave the NPP that overwhelming victory. The issue she faced was the deliberate attempt or decision by the NPP to advance a propaganda that suggested that she was in bed with the NDC.
So you're saying she was hounded?
Well, if that's the word you want to use. But what I'm saying is that the NPP, when Charlotte Osei was in office, had deliberately advanced a propaganda that sought to discredit the integrity of Charlotte Osei, because they can't point to any evidence that showed that Charlotte Osei was biased.
That's right. Absolutely none.
Now, when it comes to Jean Mensa, after all, was leading the debates, and in fact, I have no cause to doubt the integrity of Jean Mensa.
At the time of appointment?
Even now. The problem Jean Mensa is facing is because of Nanado.
What does Nanado down to Jean Mensa?
The manner of the removal of Charlotte Osei dented the perception of neutrality of Jean Mensa right from the word go. The way manner
Nanado and the NPP, and they are communicating the fact that they defended those actions and didn't see any problem with Article 146 of our Constitution. It's the biggest problem Jean Mensa is facing. Now, to compound that problem, the mistakes Jean Mensa had herself made in the 2020 elections with simple computations. The SAL issue. Yeah. The SAL issue. And then the final nail on the coffin of the EC. The final nail on what's another again? And if you recall on this platform, for about a month or two, I was calling for the impeachment of Nanado.
Way a naked truth, our old burger trace now, making sure server subscribe, turn notification button on that, like, share. But when you're in the video, for comments to comment, share, and say, easy for say, a man for saying, Ablekuma North here, on one plant here, on one and a person is in to question near Boa Commission, or so they be a standard factor being when this information go to pass. And your more personal choice, and your more choice. No, we are not Ebenezer Natese, like check. Now, okay, so we are favoring this if today. Only a job quite that. Any is for replacement. And the Mona Andrew appear down quasi say, and ye his fault, and another, and I go faba. On one, none ye, no go faba you, on one JJ. No, we are not Justin Nketiah Frempong, the General Secretary of the NPP. Papa say, eh, check. The easy chair here, Jean Mensa, no. Say Asiedu Nketiah Smokano, of Waso, or Sansia, or Tintim so plaster so tamp, just as a tamprint to grant or betampe, as us anything English as I feel so. So our born rough, our born brutal. And this is for more Pamisi Chena Mompamu, na yen NPP executives as it stands now. You know, I'm in Chakabia. What is the easiest sacking ever? Bessie Ghana. The first time I say, yeah, easy Chebia. Obia Mowa, Obia one way to cry, easy Chebi. MPP for Justin Nketiah, General Secretary. And the man people say, you can't know Gasia, and the Quena say, Ablekuma North, and the Quabu. Fat Gallo, and the Quabu. I say, Munyamano. Munya Mumpamono no Fonko, on Filiga Gunyanazo, or Nimaju Wabon was our yard, just go there. I don't know what for that.
It's not a question of going to rerun. It's about principle. It's about principle. We must have principle. We must have conviction. So tomorrow you go to elections and you win. And this same body comes to tell you that based on whatever reasons, they think you should go for a rerun.
I mean, Johnson Asiedu Nketiah says the Electoral Commission is incompetent. They need to be reset. They are not fit for purpose. You must certainly agree now, considering your grievance with the Electoral Commission, or you disagree still?
Well, based on what is happening currently, I'm unable to even speak positively of the Electoral Commission. Because the inconsistency from their action even makes it difficult for me to even understand the decision that they have taken. So or for me to even criticize a person's perception about the Electoral Commission.
So you agree with Johnson Asiedu Nketiah?
Well, that's the point I've made. That I'm unable to even side with them. I'm unable to even defend them. Because if you cannot be consistent with your own decision, if you cannot be coherent, then it makes it difficult for people to even predict you. And that is where we are as a country. At least the Electoral Commission must have principle.
You think they lack that?
Certainly they do. Because of what we are witnessing at the moment. Because you cannot take a decision as a reputable institution like the Electoral Commission. They come back, make a U-turn.
I mean, you must then agree with Johnson Asiedu Nketiah that the chairperson and the two deputies must go there.
Well, I will still reiterate the point. For where I say that what they have done, I'm unable to even comment on the Electoral Commission.
So if then you agree, then they must
but that
go
is for your interpretation. The inconsistency on their part, I'm unable.
So you not defend them if a process is started to remove the three?
Why should I? On what basis? That's why I said we must have principle and conviction.
Now, Justice Nketiah, I can't say, hey, Kassadie, titi wati asemna ya bobo aya alangbagbe eti we na me de na say you will be on fire on your phone say we NPP di over fire this year formerly of NPP and now a movement for change Solomon Owusu was easy chair no and NPP for no mo kon na kranda de nje na omani nyi no konfo no be bo mo amukro no now on say 20th man thief man cannot report to the policeman team or say konfo na ko wia konfo na ne ya gwati ya si anje konfo no go ma police ni a konfo ni timi nje konfo no aha because omu na ba omu na ba asem o say easy chair NPP for na munim dem mo ye fa na amfa
returning officer the presiding officer so on or say bananka omugina quarter edi o mase you see ya here yes such a very bad president that election a very more chaotic many doctor kwa kugina election minim se be lose pa na mashada shi be pen sheet ma ko mo returning officer ma pe bibia ma no show there meluso watching it here. Anna NDC and NPP and as all interested parties, my pension doesn't matter. The easy the pension, sir. Watching. Today, you need to be a day. You be so and you declare one. You are rerun. So, just na and I send a cab to on my and yes, rerun a inevitable was here. But say beya enkoma obi nya na adwere say beya returning officer dachi na maba be di sanse mu we no mo wo bukwadu ye ntwe o maso abeya e koto 2024 you spending 786 million cedis awa abato no amasaman ekosin sebo ene ye ntumi mfa ho ma dane ekwan ne ye kobusa contractor ne say adenchi na woni kwan no so say abande the $45 million. $45 million no convert to cedis and $500 million cedis by your time 786 million ye kwa ko ha abato ye yingofo be die ni abato a ye tu okromu nya na se kira ne say o ma no mfie na bia no o se yingofo be die ni ye kope nkofo me die ni nkwa no ye yi 786 enso nkofo na timani mu no ekwan mo na nso kranye ye tam sika we ma wona fakoye sa adwuma yi a small constituency within the capital of Accra ye dimi nya MPO na returning officer na ye board no abegina TV so me ma ko me say from the year do are you okay ye ba ofie ne be pa o chew say brabe returning officer na ye ma returning officer wa busuafo nyina ate wa girls ne wa boys nyina ate say ya returning officer wo je ho nchia na wako na adwuma na nya yi a wo so de wo hohoro wonsa ye ne mfa ye musuonko no entimi si I was a prosecutor esa say me kwale na me dwene say the oka say ya shine ni o mani ba na o ma report to police
na o mo
report to official.
So they are okay, sure.
I'm telling you.
I see.
Someone reported that said in Cabana can be said can see you who was say a baku or quay on the no Yintubia. What is it?
Doctor
Dambari. Also realize everything gajo.
Send me.
The IGP with the swag Banago Kotoko Kwami transfer a cry.
Eh, Kawasa so.
A Tomo report to us. Such as yes. And nothing or some prosecute no. Na obi adachi biano oba be returning officer oba say hey ye nua no koye sa die bi o ma no ho kwa say pension tashe no ene na so twe ni o menye sa die no abato ayeto ye nya tamfo ye kroma na o say yi sa die ni film I say ye koto aba tamfo look obi a obedi ni mo ntumi change say we ye NDC ni we NPP no copy contract now na ukuta ujeni pepesa yemfama there are certain contract you beka so mu bo buga but there is no way lead the bia betu ya bekromo beka say oh no ebi o NPP ni le bedi ni NDC for ni dida no you can't do that natural design of mine yes sanity what you say ti ye pekenifo enu ntina ye kwa koju obi amene die ni ma ye hwe du betu aba be ye adwuma no sa no mo ka kire now What is a NPP for say Abbey? Omuboa.
Oh, they are campaigning. That's a printing of paper, ballot papers in Crown. They didn't participate.
What was all my true official letter from Electoral Commission? Here the official letter there more. One more from 19.
My press conference is fit for.
Oh, we are so dishonest. Me who any pekua. We are so dishonest. Says could be nana be. Says Tabu to be catch a gala for say Modi Abaramun Gobi. And now crowd the meeting could be on another to cross. So Muse a free picture so Monsieur Electoral Commission.
Yes.
Yeah, fire no. Odo ano don yira sengo me hu ye na go for krata we as the general secretary of the NPP no the NPP is not taking part in Ablekuma North election. The general secretary of the New Patriotic Party on the behalf of the NPP is withdrawing from the elections in Ablekuma North. Sign Justin Kodua nam de akoma easy nanka ya acclamation fast ye ni brema obi a onye serious o but we am no ka say 19 polling station omo voter registering the money ana anopebia omayinipa frefre so almost ya kwakoto aba na anopebia wunya test message in free.
Oh yes
omo the data in fact time omo registration is one of the things my say mekokoto data protection what you are no be send no message good morning I am this who gave you the order authority. Hallelujah hallelujah. Hey, I'm on fire. Yawo maremu. Yes, MPP for na munim na ma bi nse ga plan be fa. First one e fa ma mu 2020. Na ma me declare results 3 good times awurade nyankopon. Ma me aden 1+1 asa. Obon sa na. Na ya din se no anu no ye wie ya ukopi mo voter region. South for omo the entire constituency omo anya representative our parliament say Mami bibi ya boko de. Osi bibi ya boko. Ese ko do 2024 yesi register ye ko ho. Osi de bi obi anko ho. Yesi kwanya ye fa so registration ye fa voters card nka ho. Osi de bi Ghana card go say nyo bi na Ghana card osi me fa ho. Na bibi wo say ye support no de isi kan bi ya no kre. An ye to so say be see election time. Na amount for bi kra wo believer including some of the NPP communicators. As Baumia now operate too much. Sanka wanko pre no ho. Anka yes I do. Anka say John Dramani Mahama you are the winner. Anka easy change me yan near my yan sentre nyangopon. Amanka die be na Baumia na so. Wako say he destroy everything. He destroy. Was bibia enti way and years enya necessary mo usu asimo wo kan die. Everything man ko. So the musu asemi atima no kre say na MPP for mu di adenti na afa de Justin Kodua o say de ontimi na first no de na oye ya na ye ne de na oye ya ene ade ba akope wa ye ne say Ablekuma North o say rerun ebekoso and they say enka the high court and they say this asem no and no one taking on the hands and we decide say ebeko rerun nana osu afri e de court ye botuguyi Mohammed court ye botuguyi. And then among the easy channel and yet onyade obon o declare election back 3 times when I'm win here tena be okay voter region a whole constituency no representative man carry na mu okay ye two abawie na mu to Ablekuma North for 7 good months 7 months any omuni representative of parliament the Ghana ekoso national cake na echeja omo MPP na mu okay. The only time you are not okay and you think is say the easy chair have a foul play be against him no. You know when? Do you know when? When I anchor in your favor. So I don't disagree with Solomon Usu. The can I'm a fan of super. For our comment to comment section na say who say MPP for Omwanka say I don't know mo kwete bae no adunyo no munim ani anu bia ma bia be ka omano na na because easy chair omwa na appointee no oboa 2020 owie no na MPP ewini enya kene de compare ko Japan ka say he dubious ways bia MPP fire no ke
Ghana for the man come back. So NPP ne wini here. Ye de court born home by my mamma na ura daka mu. Sharon say ye de court ura daka mu. Afarijan ye de court ura daka mu. The only easy check I protect na ura daka mu was Jean Mensa. And then NPP for so much alive, much brutal. NDC for best I can on second or moon in the time. NDC for grad or more margin that's almost a it's a head there ABC. Edino a mazi billion macro. Bye bye.